let you go. If you don't box out, no problem. Get the ball.
1 point Aztec lead. Here's Jimmer Fredette. Circus shot falls off, and Camargue picks up the rebound and throws it away. Promptly Wade with the steal and the foul. They're going to count it. But an ACC team came into the Marriott Center. Wake left with a win in front of 23,000. That's when they were ranked in the top 6 in the country. Lorenzo Wade now has 17 for San Diego State. The lead is 4. It's a 7-0 run for the Aztecs right at 2 minutes and counting. Tavernari has it knocked away. Maybe his offhand had something to do with that. He now has his left wrist taped after suffering his second injury of the game in the second half.
He's a third-team All-League performer in his last couple of weeks. He's had a tough time.
When he does get his points, they're really quiet. He had 19 and 11 last night in their win against Air Force. It's hard to have a quiet 19. Spain with a ball fake. Got Tavernari in the air, recovered to block it, and Spain had knocked it out of bounds, so it'll go to the Cougars. Final number 1 coming up next. It's Utah and Wyoming. We'll have a new tournament champion. UNLV had won the last 2 here on their home court. They were bounced last night by San Diego State. Shelton with the whistle. He reached on Miles.
Great seal up by Miles on that play. He set a screen and stood on that box.
There in December is certainly there now.
Yeah, I see a guy playing with a lot of confidence, Tom, in this game. He's made some moves to the basket where he knew, I'm taking this guy.
Aztecs by 3, 4.5 to go, and Wade bounced that one to the bench.
Right thing, clapping his hands, even though inside he's saying, why'd you do that?
I've seen a very different demeanor from the San Diego State coaching staff in this game versus last night against UNLV, where they really thought their postseason was on the line. It was very intense.
Well, I'm not going to say, since we're in Vegas time, I'm not going to say they're playing with house money yet. They're calling our name. I don't think Steve Fisher feels quite like that yet.
They're hoping whatever happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas. They want to take this to the next step, whether that is on the West Coast in Portland or to Kansas City or to beautiful Boise, wherever it may be, to keep this team playing.
Hey, Steve Fisher doesn't care if they send him to Philadelphia.
Would he have something against Philadelphia?
No, I'm saying in terms of who's traveling.
They'll take the trip.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot easier for them to stay out west somewhere.
Shot clock winding down. A deep 3 is an air ball, and the shot clock will wind out on San Diego State. To coast, it's coming up next. BYU trails by 3. They've hit 4 of 16 from behind the arc today. And now Camargue finds Fredette. The ball fake gets him to the free throw line, and Miles missed the first follow. Gets fouled on the ground before the second could occur. This high school player out of Provo's Temple View High School, where he had Miles misses the second. Wade brings it down. Aztecs holding a 2-point advantage. 3:15 to go from Vegas. Williams leaves it for Wade, who will bring it up court.
It's interesting that in this zone, they've had Wade on the top most of the game. Now he just cut through.
That last foul was on Richie Williams. The San Diego State point guard playing with 4. Into the lane, short. Another rebound for Williams, and Emery gets whistled for the foul. He's got to be careful. He's already been teed up once tonight. First free throw attempt of the game for Richie Williams.
San Diego State, they've stuck to that man-to-man in their half court the whole game. It's been pretty good.
This is Miles. Emery has had a hard time getting into the flow. Maybe that'll change. His first 3.
Spain gave a little bit of help on Miles. He turned a little bit, and that's all the space that Emery needed. That's not an easy shot to make, because Spain did get a hand up.
Cougars back in front. Wade will try it and buy it. 20 for Lorenzo Wade. San Diego State back in front.
These guys are playing some ball, though, Tom.
Williams has to guard Fredette with 4 fouls. The feed to Miles and a hard foul by Lorenzo Wade.
When they know he's trying to get some things done.
And now Miles gets the second.
The BYU now out of the zone, goes man-to-man. They're tired of giving up they don't want to give up any kind of open shot.
Spain. Emery was straight up that time, but tipped it to Williams. Great D by Emery on Spain. Boy, Emery thinks that every time he makes contact, they're going to blow the whistle against him.
Pick and roll.
Williams to the wing. Spain with 4. Loose ball. Richie Williams saved it, but it got to Camard. And now Jimmer will bring it up. A minute to go plus, and it's a 1-point Aztec lead.
Running a set play here. Trying to get Camard open on the block.
Miles gives it up. Emery. In and out. San Diego State with a 1-point lead, and Richie Williams will walk it up.
Do not have to foul. 15-second differential. Good solid defense by BYU. They get the ball back at the worst. They could be down 4, obviously, if they give it 3. They see them go zone at the end of the shot clock when they know San Diego State is going to try and go. Let's see what they do. First, they got to get it in bounds.
16-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Richie Williams will bring it up, guarded by Fredette.
Biggest possession of the season for San Diego State. Great cut.
And Wade off the window and in. Biggest possession of the season, biggest bucket of the year.
I was surprised they ran it so soon, Tom, but they executed that baseline screen so well.
Won 30 games in a state title.
Look at the baseline screen right there. What a terrific screen by Billy White right there to free up Lorenzo Wade. And Shelton throws the pass. And San Diego State now get a rebound is what Steve Fish is telling us.
Jimmer Fredette finds Camard. The senior leaves it for the sophomore. A ball fake. And he was fouled by Williams, who was done. And Jimmer Fredette, one of the best free throw shooters in the league, will have a chance to tie this game from the line. The new 3-point line is in black on the floor here at the Thomas & Mack Center. And Jimmer Fredette's right foot, after that stutter step to get set, was on the line.
And really a bad foul, Tom, because he had...
So Jimmer Fredette has 2 shots coming his way. He is 4 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Good pressure. It'll be Dave Rose is going to call timeout. Same thing.
Okay, so Fredette now has 15. Game 1 of our semifinals tonight. Quick foul on Emery. They thought it was a loose ball.
So let's see what happens if Spain makes them. Everything.
Spain's off the mark. Loose ball across the sideline. San Diego State basketball with 8.2 left on the clock. Into the corner. Quick foul. They get it into the hands of Lorenzo Wade. Las Vegas native Lorenzo Wade makes it a 4-point game. Camard will hurry. Camard wants the 2, and with the finger roll, he gets it to go. 1.6 left. The inbounder is Tim Shelton. Shelton gets it in. Loose ball. Abdullah has it at the buzzer. And San Diego State survives. The Aztecs will move to the title game. A 64-62 victory for San Diego State over number 25 BYU.
That was a bad play right there, Tom. He was open initially, and then they waited to throw it to him. And that was really, they got very fortunate there. Not a good play by San Diego State, but they did the right things to win this game.